Ketwolski recently put out a video where he pretty much admits to concocting, him and some guys in 4chan, concocting all the rumors we've been hearing from inside the Star Trek land for the past few months. Now, obviously, the first thing right off the bat is, Ketwolski, you realize you just shot your own credibility right to hell, right? You are now an admitted liar. You've been, this whole thing, I don't know what kind of point you're trying to make. I don't care. You just proved yourself to be an unreliable source by concocting all this crap. But as far as, the final example, I guess, to show that, by their standards, this means that Doomcock is this neo-Nazi on BitChute called the Commandant or something or other. No, it's not the same thing. One, I can tell you as someone who has some professional level of expertise in this matter, that ain't Doomcock. The voice is not the same voice. The uniform is not the same, thing. The mask is done this, and the guy standing in front of a painted backdrop, and Doomcock uses a green screen. And there's all little things here and there. No. And plus, after dealing with Doomcock for the past few years, no, he's not a racist, okay? So it's not a good counterexample. But getting back to the point here, the reason why all these rumors you cooked up seem plausible is because we know a little thing or two about how, people are and how studios work from several other past examples. It's kind of the Dan Rather excuse. Just because you made it up doesn't mean it's not true. We have hard evidence that Star Trek is not there. The ratings from Canada, they lost half their audience. Netflix and Amazon are not signing on for this thing anymore, okay? Netflix won their case to get, because a while back there was a lawsuit. It got to that point. It was a lawsuit between Netflix and CBS regarding, it's basically their argument was they did not sign on to Discovery in order for Alex Kurtzman to spend like a drunken sailor. And Kurtzman's argument was, oh, yes, you did. Well, guess what? It went to court. Netflix won. They're not happy. We don't need 4chan sources for this crap, okay? And, again, from other things, that Sherry Redstone views, Star Trek as a family heirloom. It is not working. There is no merchandise in stores beyond, I think, some model kits. And the only one that's really hit any kind of popularity has been the Enterprise. Because it's the Enterprise. That's it. It is a nifty-looking design. If I get one, it's not going to be the Enterprise. I'll do it with something else, intermediate design between the NX and what came just before the Constitution. But there is no appreciable amount of merchandise in store. It's all, niche, practically done, by order. Compared to previous, and then it is affecting sales of the original stuff too, the classic stuff. Captain Kirk and a next-gen Picard, they're showing up in Walgreens on clearance, okay? This is not good news for Star Trek, however you slice it. And the way things work, yeah, you get that 5-year contract that they're stuck with. And other accounts, as Kurtzman has nothing to do with Lower Decks, as I keep saying. That's why it's halfway decent. And knowing how branding works, the fact that, I keep going back to this thing, where you got the original series font on saying Star Trek on Lower Decks, whereas everything connected with Kurtzman directly is that pointy little whatever font they do for Discovery and Picard. So it's kind of like, you think you're making up, you're playing into what is probably actually happening. No, Kurtzman's probably not punching out TVs. But CBS does want to get rid of Kurtzman. That's why they pulled the plug on Hawaii Five-0. The fact is there too, because you don't have a show running 20 some seasons anymore, because the syndication thing's not the same it used to be. Now it's more home video sales. But this is just, you're not helping. You're not helping, okay? That's the big thing. You're not looking to really uncover the truth. You're taking whatever they say, at face value. Kurtzman's contradicted himself 6 different times, going through talking about stuff. And again, you don't know who his sources are. I don't know who his sources are. Again, no one's coming to me, so I don't go trying to break stories, and I give opinion on what happens after the fact and what I think might be happening. But I'm not claiming any kind of authority here. This is just what I know about the business, and okay, this is probably happening here. So it's power struggle. It's not really much of a power struggle. Emma Watts is the head of the damn studio. So the only thing holding her back is the damn contract. Once they get to a point where either it's expired or they can afford to buy him out, he's gone. He's destroyed the fan base. He has destroyed the merchandising base. The shows are not popular. Just because they make an announcement and say, this thing, there must be no, it's called Kurtzman trying to save his ass. He is throwing everything at the wall, seeing if something sticks. And as long as it's in development, the theory is they got to keep him around. Eventually, they're going to get sick of it. No, that's it. You're done. Pack up your shit. Go over to bother NBC for a while. We're done with you.
Kurtzman's a moron.
But you really haven't helped anything with this one, okay? And again, just because you made shit up and put it on online, again, doesn't mean it's not actually happening in some form. Because people are coming out and talking, have nothing to do with your little thing. Because in the example of Doomcock, he said he's got other sources, and he's going to them with this stuff. He didn't go blind. Oh, there it is, going right to the webcam. Checks with those other sources. Does this sound right? Yeah, sounds about right. So guess what? All you've done is dramatize their true story. Congratulations, you're now a producer. Now, I'm not really... anyone who saw The Inquisition a while back, where I got publicly bollocksed by him for defending Laura Dex, I got my own issues with Doomcock right now. So I'm not exactly defending him. He can certainly defend himself. And I've already, and I sent a link to your video, to Doomcock, to, Tom and Midnight's Edge, and Gary, and Mecca. And they're all, with the whole thing, even if you don't mention it by name, I think this deserves a response. Now, Doomcock has generally got a policy of not bothering with, the underlings. Let him, he doesn't even give them the time of day. However, even if you tried to say, I'm not saying he is, you just alluded he's a neo-Nazi. You think he's not going to come back at you with that one? Yeah.
Doomcock's going to have Ketwolski
He's
for
getting,
lunch.
yeah. Might stick Harvey on him, I don't know. But... you're a nice guy. You called me in the hospital after my car wreck, and I appreciated that.
And
but
to the GoFundMe.
and helped with the GoFundMe and all that stuff. So but you really gotta, it doesn't help. Okay. So with that, speaking of help, PayPal, Patreon, subscribe star down below. We will talk at you later.